one of the grand finals of Metaplace's 9th Halo Wars 2 monthly tournament. In the blue color, we have got the confirmed evil Rockgeneration. He is playing as a Shipmaster. Wait, I did that already? When did I do that? On the other side, we got Almirante 99 in the red color. Playing as Atriox. Okay, I guess I did the Shipmaster thing. I don't know. Well, what else is happening here is the chopper is bullying the grunt, and we got some beautiful vehicles from Rockgeneration, so it's done limited damage only. I really like that he's put the two grunts together so that the chopper has a more difficult time taking them out and will take massive hull damage there. As for mini bases, it looks like Rockgeneration is working on the second one. He'll definitely pick that. I'm not so sure about the third, but because he got like an extractor second, he will be able to afford it, but he'll have to cut building time. Okay, won't be able to because Army is stealing it. Oh, never mind. Rockgeneration with enormous vision from those grunts. Oh my goodness. Raid is so good with Shipmaster. Look at that vision. You can see from up here to down here. That is insane. Gets all three mini bases, and Almirante currently on 0. Getting that third power extractor rolling. I think Rockgeneration is going to be the one to actually steal mini bases here. Especially if he upgrades a bunch of pads. Actually, he's getting his second power extractor himself. So his economy will be soaring just a moment from now. And yeah, he might not be cutting buildings after all. Just allow Almirante to do all this because he's already got a better infrastructure. A little bit behind on power, but everything else he's got. So yeah, his Tech 2 will be very, very fast. And got a bunch of choppers coming out of his base. He's actually upgrading them with shrapnel rounds because he wants to hunt down the grunts. Yeah, the grunts will be obviously taking the splash damage from the shrapnel rounds. They're kind of explodey shots from the choppers, whereas normal fire is just single target damage. Honor Guard is coming out, so that's a really good way to defend against choppers. Honestly, I would have liked to see the Chosen. The Chosen is really tough to face a Shipmaster, right? You don't really have a solid counter in tier 1 at all. Ghosts just don't do the job, and you'll need tier 2 stuff, especially to take him out. And even that sometimes isn't enough. I'm really curious that Almirante went for the choppers here. But he's also getting an expansion at the same time, and there is nothing threatening it. So I think what Rock can do here is to just go for that good old tier 2. The raid camp is threatening, so we'll probably pull Rockgeneration back there to take out that mini base. But yeah, here is the Honor Guard. Doesn't have upgrades yet, but I'm sure it's coming in a moment. Unseen Blade is on the way. Takes that one chopper. And yeah, you basically take out 3 and you've paid for yourself. This guy don't care. He's got real strong shields. He's not gonna be invisible anymore because the choppers with shrapnel rounds can also detect. Yeah, the raid cap is definitely fake news. There's no way that's real. Yeah, he's not making anything from it. Rockgeneration working on that tier 2, halfway there already. Fully turreted main, no sensor tower required. Getting a second base as well, long before he can start tier 2. And also capturing these power nodes with the grunts he's got. Any chopper coming in here will be shot at by the sentinels, by the way. And while there's not many of them and they're kind of low, they will do a little bit of extra damage there, so any little bit helps. Meanwhile, the Honor Guard has healed his shields back up to full, or rather regenerated. And now he's ready again to take on the Chopperinos. Some ramps will be halting his efforts. But you know, this also is about buying time to get to tier 2. Get his base sorted out. And it looks like Rock isn't even going to need extraction. Should be able to get home without losing too much health. It's got an anti-vehicle turret and anti-infantry turret. What is going on with that? I didn't think that was necessary at all. But yeah, we're gonna see an Apex. I guess against Atriox, you really do want that thing, huh? I mean, going to tier 2 first. I don't see... Oh! Rockgen did make the jump recruits after all. He's taking down that Weak Harvester. Might even be jumping into the main to take on the Power Extractor with 3 of them. Rockgeneration did find the base, getting beamed. Countered a little bit by Bulwark there. Not fully. And some healing will be done as well. But yeah, it seems like some of the choppers exploded at least. Music too loud? Seriously? Alright. I reduced the music. There's no way it's louder than my voice. My voice is peaking like 50% higher. But I've reduced it. Anyway, Honor Guard could be looking for some damage. Grunts are looking to capture more power nodes. Oh, this will actually manage to pull away those. There's no invisibility. And I think Rockgeneration just called in the Spirit Support drop. Which actually ended up finishing this off. I'm not sure where the... Where did they go, the brutes? Looks like they're dead. While we were looking at everything else. And additional engineers are being made. Shroud is going to be super important to have at some point so that he has a counter to the Atriox's Chosen. But Almirante is actually not having any of it. He's already got a Reaver. He's probably going to get more than that. And I think Rockgeneration will need a extraction on his Spirit Support drop as well as his hero in order to defend his base. It's not yet upgraded. That could be a huge issue. Maybe flying the engineer into the Reaver is not the best of options. Almirante behind is getting Scorch Rounds, getting Marauders and further Reavers. Whereas Rockgen is currently getting nothing at all. He's just buying all the bases on the map like it's no problem at all. Amazing. Once again, trying to find some damage with the Honor Guard, but not really able to. It's gonna be tough to hold the base. I think Rockgen just forfeits it, to be honest. Like, keep the other bases. You've got the mini Tsunami as well. It's gotta be good enough, right? I mean, yeah, there's 2 more bases here. There might be beam ready to go again for these choppers. Completely clean them up. Yeah, the Marauders are counter-attacking. Rock has had a 3rd power extractor for a while now, and I think he's looking to go to tier 3 without upgrading any of these bases, and then he can just get Wraiths out. Almirante lagging behind in that regard, because obviously he's had to upgrade his hero, he's had to upgrade much else as well. He's gotten Reavers out. Looks like 2 Reavers thus far. And his 3rd power extractor hasn't been up this whole time, so yeah, a lot of cost has been sunk into these things. But he's taking back some mini bases with the Marauders, so good on him there. Just taking down additional base. And finally taking over the power nodes. Oh, the Sentinel remaining, but that's just an accident. No big deal at all. Is that a 2nd Spirit Support? Looks like it. Where is the main one? Because there must have been another. Okay, here is the hunter. There's the engineers. One of them is a unicorn. Yeah, he's just stacking his drop. That's all he does. He's making Wraiths. This base is not going to be able to do that though. And also the hero is completely invisible. Taking down Marauders now. Awesome. Rockgeneration loses his base again. And now with Almirante also having mini bases, it's maybe not that clear of an advantage anymore for Rock, especially if Almirante is going tier 3 himself, which I believe he is. He'll also be able to make Wraiths and he'll be double pumping. Unlike, actually just like Rock. Oh! Yeah, the Rangers and the Hunters here on the high ground doing a lot of damage to the passing vehicles. Rockgeneration, I'm not sure he'll be able to save this base. That's a little bit too much damage up here. But yeah, there's Engineers and Rangers, so that's a little bit tough for the... Oh! Extraction does save that Wraith. The other one is going to remain at risk. The Unicorn goes down. And home is coming, that hero. Why was there an early Bulwark? He's trying to save the hero, but doesn't have teleport. Actually procs the Dying Breath, which is super powerful here. But everything goes down for Almi. He lost his entire army now. He's lost his Almirante. Oh no. Rock retaking his entire side. He's got all the mini bases pretty much except the one. Should also rebuild these bases. And yeah, he's upgrading them this time. Should be able to get Scorch, Reverse, all that business is on the way. Taking notes is going to take a little bit, but with Rangers it's a slower process. So core infantry like Grunts being the fastest. Now Almirante is cleaning up the mini bases on his side of the map, so that's good. Still ahead in bases, so all is not lost. Honestly, against that tier 3 hero, the rifled barrel chosen. I'm not quite sure what Rockgeneration will be doing. Getting out of here is probably the best idea he's had all day. Even though he managed to wipe Almirante's army before, he'll have to do it again to really make a meaningful dent. It doesn't even look like he's had a significant lead in the Wraith amount. Of course, there's Mercenary Wrath coming in now. That's only the second upgrade though for the Honor Guard. He's gotta be real careful with that, because if he gets slowed by the Chosen, that is actually not gonna go very far. Slow is very powerful. Definitely decent army, so it's not like army is gonna push in here. He's attempting it. I don't like it. It's gonna go up against Scorch there, and let me tell you, Wraiths are real good against heroes as well in high numbers. But oh, he's invisible. There's only one engineer left. Very easy to take down now, and I don't think the hero is safe. Rockgeneration capitalizes on the advantage. Ami super very much out of position. And his hero will be going down, no doubt. Whoa, that's some sick damage from that 1-star Honor Guard. And I think Rock can look to pick off any possible reinforcements. Ami has to be super careful with the rally points now. And this also gives an opportunity for Rock to upgrade his vehicles. I think he killed the hero. We were just looking at it. So yeah, real good stuff. And he calls in Spirit Support to further his advantage. Next up, population upgrades. Actually, he's getting the tier 3 upgrade on the hero. Why not? Makes sense. Should be able to take down the space, no problem with that many Wraiths. Only fear is really Beam, but I don't think Almirante has Beam 2 or anything like that, and even if he did, Shipmaster players have a lot of teleports available, so it shouldn't be a huge issue. Good choice to retreat here by Rockgen. Doesn't want to take that fight against the Wraiths. Yeah, Ami's base is toast. Rockgen on only getting his third base now, so it's not, all is not completely lost. Like, under a shield, you can take a good fight. You can come out like this and get some pickoffs as well by Almirante here. The hero should be able to do quite a bit of damage by Rockgen. Zero not bad himself. Invincibility is on. A bunch of units get picked up, but Rock isn't having any of it and just deports Almirante to the other side of the map. Oh my god, on the cliff, no less. He'll be stripping the shield without any issue there. We got a little bit of spin to win on the Reavers. Actually stops doing it. So I think Ami might be able to get back here in time. Saves the mini base at least. Ah! Unicorn, no! How is this guy not level 2 yet? Well, he's invisible for good now. Besides, like, against detection, obviously. My hero gets more and more annoying to deal with over time. Rockgeneration at 100 population almost. Ami still not able to purchase that important upgrade. Doesn't have air units, doesn't have blister backs under the shields. In fact, this base doesn't have a shield whatsoever. So that might be something to consider. And it looks like Rock is just going to deny new bases from coming up to cement his advantage, but getting pushed into the counter units, getting picked apart by the Wraiths and hero combination. Looks like the Unicorn has died as well to the Wraiths. Sorry, the Reavers. That is rough business. There's no shield here to rely on, but there is at least an anti-vehicle turret, and Almirante just doesn't have the population to push in. He's still not getting reinforcements. That is rough. Beam getting countered more or less by Bulwark there. But the hero gets in, and a lot of the Wraiths should get taken down. No problem by Rockgeneration. Yeah, he just got 2 kills. Oh, Ami with the beam on the spirit support. But the extract takes care of everything, and yeah, the hero should be able to retreat. Getting help from the engineers now. Ami losing a lot of units here, very valuable ones. Fighting against the shield now. It's not gonna happen. He has to leave. 45 population against 82. Just to put things into perspective. And Rock has taken out all of the bases that Ami was making. 1 mini and the Expo too. So he's kind of getting picked apart here. What? Training speed upgrade? Is he saving up for a Scarab? I mean, that might be the ultimate play at this point, to be honest. Oh, the hero might go down! Vigo! He's doing his damnedest, but it's not enough. Gets sniped in the end there. I really hope for that to go to level 2, but actually it's better this way. Almirante lead the way back into the game, but I don't think killing the hero by itself is enough. None of the other units have died for Rockgen, and oh man, he's happy about this. 93 population against 52, and one of that is the Scarab. I'm doing what he can to clean up Rock's attackers, but yeah, the vehicle speed is coming in. I think this is raid-free race now. They're so fast, and they can just roam around, try to take down turrets. Maybe not the anti-vehicle ones, though. Almirante already has 2 of those, and I don't see no engineers to keep them alive. Or maybe he can take down the foundries, and that's really a death sentence to Almirante. On the other hand, he can get out the Scarab probably at this point. But yeah, losing this base is a huge problem. I mean, he's not gonna lose the base itself. Or the buildings, however, definitely are going down. Lots of money for army. Actually, not so much, but on 3 bases, right? So all the minis belong to him too. Definitely an uphill battle for army. Got the 0 alive, just barely. I'm not sure he's got any engineers. Is Rock working on vehicle upgrades? Actually, that's the first vehicle upgrade he's getting in the game. Wowzers. Gets out of there, Rockgen does. Got all the mini bases on the map. Oh my god, there's no detection on the base. Wraith gets sliced to pieces. And Rockgen aggressively calling in spirit support. Almirante needs the Scarab more than ever. Doesn't have any healers for it. I think he's gonna pay the ultimate price. Oh man. Real nice takedown there. There's the Scarab. Big yikers. It can't do anything, it's on the defense. Rockgen just taking every base now, flooding units into Almirante. He's got 4 more Wraiths at home, which have been, I guess, brought home with extraction. His last harvesters are being broken down by the hero. And yeah, all Rock needs is one final effort. That's all that remains. And he can go after this pace no problem, I think, even with a shielded Scarab, to be honest. Those hunters don't care. They can sit here all day. Okay, we've got an engineer, finally. So now Rockgen will need a... Oh, right. He's got a Reaver. Good to go. Oh, hero! Gotta be a little bit careful there. Actually might go down. Actually does go down. Yeah, all these Wraiths. That's a lot of freaking Wraiths. 93 population. Can you even think about getting the next reinforcement upgrade? Almirante is nothing else but the Scarab. There's no shield coming up. There's Locust in the back firing on the base. And I think this is gonna be game. As a teleport saves the units of Rockgen against the beam. Army has no offensive tools left and gives up. A pretty good opener to the grand finals here. Rockgeneration's performance super solid. A little bit of a better kill death ratio than what Almirante had overall, and just a lot more resources. Good stuff. Game 2 is here, everyone. Rockgeneration is going to be playing as Arbiter. Another elite. Does he bite the dust though? We'll have to see. Almirante on the other side, playing as the one and only Capitano Cutter. Needs to bring back the series as soon as possible, and this isn't the easiest matchup to do, but we believe, right? Almirante can certainly get it done. And there are some decent builds where in the mid game you can kind of manage what gets thrown at you by Arbiter. I like the Jackrabbit opener. Gets on that power real quick. if he does the reset micro, he might actually be able to kill the grunt. Let's see if he can also block the path. Rockgeneration doesn't seem to be looking at though just now. And yeah, knows that he can save it. Nice pickup by Almirante to begin this game. On the other side, we've also got the same thing happening with the Marine, but Almirante happy to share there. So, yeah, overall more power to Almirante in the end. Not sure what happened in the middle. There's a second. There's no other unit, obviously, from the UNSC player, because there's just no way to do that. And yeah, Rockgeneration's superior early unit count, which is just a factor of the banished, is helping him pull ahead a little bit in the power game. Also, he went actually for the augmented extractor second, and it looks like it's a raid camp fourth, already getting out the elite enforcers and pumping them non-stop. Is it going to be double? No double or nothing shenanigans, but this is a rather committed rush, right? I mean, not really thinking about anything else. Getting a second mini base. Hopefully it will pick up some more supplies, because he'll desperately need it. I think this mini base is toast, no matter what he does. Even though there's a flamer here, I mean, the Hellbringer will be able to take down the 4 grunts if there's nothing else to fight. But ideally, Rockgeneration will help out with the Enforcer. But Almirante very smartly flanking it with the Jackrabbits. Let's see if he can get the takedowns. Oh, the grunts actually helping out so much against the Jackrabbit. This is a pretty exciting opener already. Rockgen doing what he can to wiggle back the units and block with the grunts. Of course, is doing a real good job so far, taking down this mini base. The healing on the grunts also pretty meaningful, but with the flamers being able to cover multiple grunts, that increases their DPS a lot. Ami gets rid of his supply pad at the back. And yeah, there's still 2 Jackrabbits. Is there gonna be a third one? He's making more, he's getting support drones so they will heal. And if you can get to a high count, that's not too bad. Rockgeneration taking over the mini base area though, but the army is the one that builds on it. Let's see if the Hellbringers can go after the elite enforcers. Rockgeneration trying to bait Almirante into the mines. Ami thinks better of it than to trigger it with the flamers. As he has detection now, he doesn't need to waste the unit, right? He can even go and save it and heal it up. Yeah, using the Jackrabbit's vision right now is so good, but Rockgen already thinking ahead and has Ghost on the map with Ghost shielding. Got rid of the raid camp, and now it's all about Ghost versus Jackrabbit, and generally speaking, Ghost wins that. You can get to a superior count of Jackrabbits and use the healing, but I mean, the shield is almost as good as the healing. It's just that Ghosts also have the ram ability, which in low number battles will really help. So the smaller the engagement, the better the ram is going to be. Like especially around 7, 10, 12 ghosts, the rams are going to be super good. Almirante will have to go up to a very high Jackrabbit count in order to try to win this fight, but he's actually getting a hero out instead, which could be the play, to be honest. But if there's too many ghosts, then the rams will just kill him. Yeah, that was never gonna work. This is a distraction at best. A very expensive one. Rockgen takes down every single Hellbringer. And now Ami has 7 Jackrabbits, 1 Spartan, versus 10 Ghosts. That seems doable to me. But yeah, once again, the Rams are insanely good. And there's no mine from Almirante 99. As Rockgen did have 1. Spartan doing the best it can. But yeah, here come the Rams. ODST should be in for Ami, and I think he's gonna call them down. Okay, that should make a huge difference against the Ghost. Spartan is barely alive. Is he gonna be able to make it out? Oh my goodness, I don't think Rock is actually targeting that. Oh, the Satchels are here, but the Spartan goes down. Almirante doing pretty good to clean up though, and I think he's got the momentum. He can just remake that Spartan. Not a big deal at all. Should be able to heal up the ODSTs. The Jackrabbits will heal themselves. I really like him to heal that specific ODST there. by the time he gets back here, I mean, he'll take out the Sentinels. Not a huge issue at all. He's pretty good against that, and the Jackrabbits can go after whatever's next. Picking off the reinforcements of Rock Generation. Does he have a second extractor? Doesn't look like it. He's not one for the Mexican generators. He just makes one at home. Ami doesn't have a second gen himself, so it's a very much split map. But with him working on the power nodes, he's actually got rate 2. It's been confirmed now because the Jackrabbit can capture. So that is the power he picked there. Leaves the one Sentinel going. Not on purpose, I'm sure. He can loop back and kill it anyway. Yeah, he will do. No, he misses. Whatever. It's got like no health. Essentially killed it, and it's fighting him anyway. Rockgen's mini base will be dead. Yeah, really good early game by Almi. Especially once that Spartan is back in the field. I wonder if he's getting the upgrade. Oh, he already must have done. Yeah, I mean, the shield does look like it's upgraded. I think, or the health rather. I think he's got the upgrade. Second gen is done for Ami. It's been done for Rock for a while though. He's not ahead in power that much, and he's got the power nodes to go up against too. Of course, the Ghost can decap, and he's taking back the power nodes. You won't be able to capture them themselves though. But that's not English. You won't be able to capture them. Two ODSTs remain, looks like. Mini base likely won't live long. Spartan also has some respectable anti-building damage. Ooh, that Ghost gets caught by the satchels. Nice stuff. Ami doing what he can to defend there. Keeping that Jackrabbit alive just barely. Very nice. Gets in the Cyclops, and the age of Ghost is over. Oh, sick hit. But can Rock actually capitalize? He got the one kill from that. The Rams are gonna finish off the other Jackrabbits, so pretty good shot. For sure. Another ODST drop comes in to help clean up. Where is the Cyclops? It's so important to help win this fight with. And yeah, there it is. There's no way that Ami can manage to lose that, so... However, Rock Generation is already on the counter-offensive. There are no turrets at home. There are no defenders at home. Never mind, there are a bunch of Jackrabbits, but he still loses the advanced generator. That is so unfortunate, but Ami already has the power he needs for tier 2. And I'm pretty sure he'll start that up. The Enforcer drop doing massive damage in the base, but also gets cleaned up. So one generator, it's 800 resources, about similar to the cost of the drop itself. So this second game looks very much in favor of Almirante. We might be going for a longer series here. At least I do feel he has what it takes to win now. Got the momentum, should be able to deny Rock space, should be able to get his own here. He's going tier 2, he's getting the Spartan upgrade as soon as possible. Should get an airfield probably, air pad. And then also Garage. Yeah, Garage is going to be the play. And potentially some Warthogs. As for Rock, he's already tier 2. Double raid camp will be happening. Yeah, kill the Estisa here. Taking out one more mini base. Rock still looking to do damage, but those ghosts are really not the thing he needs for building damage. Also, the Cyclops is at home, so yikes. This mini is so low, however, that is a good place to be attacking. I think Ami was looking there just now, so he might be able to drop down that Cyclops drop. Definitely has the resources for it. Yeah, it's a good way to defend here, but he will still lose the mini. At least he'll take down all the ghosts. Yeah, Ami taking over every single mini base now. Rock There's absolutely nothing left. He'll have to get not only rangers, but also hunters. And that is hella expensive on just the one base when army controls the entire map. All that he needs to do is take down these remaining spotters, and he's good to go. Almirante working up his way to the ODST assault group. So should just keep his units safe. He'll lose a few jackrabbits as he attacks. And that's really all he needs. He's got himself covered now. All these ODST should heal up as well. Another ODST drop is ready to go. Spartan has the laser. He's trading away the rabbits. Oh, close air support. Not big drop. What? Okay, let's damage donut this. You'll take out the turrets. Damage the units a little. ODSTs getting called in. Got a lot of ODSTs, to be honest. And there's not a whole lot of rangers to manage them. Oh my goodness. They're actually blowing this base into pieces. Many more ODST mines are available. There's a bunch of warthogs. And that should be enough to handle the rangers, to be honest, together with the Spartan. Even the jackrabbits are still going after all. Yeah, Rock's base is being almost completely stripped. He's got to tap out. He's got a counter drop. Once again with the elite. The Forcers takes down a bunch of pads and the generator, but Almirante doesn't have a shortage of money at this point. He's got all the minis on the map. It's fine. So just main down the base of Rock. Stasis is a Spartan, but I mean, it heals the base a bit. But with so many ODSTs, he'll just take out the units themselves and GG. Very solid by Ami. And defeats Rockgeneration's elite leader, which is so important here. Next. Blue color, ladies and gentlemen. Rockgeneration is going with what is arguably his best leader, Capitano Cutter. On the other side, we have got Almirante 99 going with the elite. Ship master it is. Let's go. Rushing through the middle with the grunts. And sharing the middle pile at the moment, getting into that garrison. Rockgen won't be able to stay here long, but he'll be able to sweep up a little bit of the power with UNSC raid. Gathers faster with that, but yeah, ends up entering the garrison, and no one can shoot each other. Ami steals a mini. This has got a threatening aura to it for sure. Double mini base steal. So Rockgeneration will have to look at the other side. He's got a garrison marine here already, going after the sentinels, and yeah, Ami sees it. Gonna help out the sentinels and shoot UNSC units. Yeah, Rock captures this pretty quickly, getting that extra power income, and there's got the garrison. I'll be able to level up no problem. Gets the middle mini. And yeah, that might be a huge problem if Almirante just gets the ghost spam going. He's got a very late extractor. Funny, he doesn't have the power. How come he doesn't have the power? How late was that extractor? Damn. Guess with the double mini base deal, it had to be like this. But it's only harvesters, so I guess it's all about the ghosts now. And yeah, Ami could get this last 4th mini base. Wait, he canceled this? Yeah, I guess it's just a major ghost spam at this point. I guess 4th mini. Gets the power at home and should be able to get power nodes going very soon as well. There's a little bit left in the middle. Rockgeneration attempting to do Hellbringers. I honestly think the Sentinels will kill that Marine. Rock has to leave. No healing early on for UNSC, so that's a rip. I highly doubt he would go Restoration Drones. Although it would be pretty good in this scenario against Ghost. Like, you take Grenade Marines, Spartan, go up against Ghost, take a crit fight, then you heal up again, then you got ODST drop. I think it's a strong timing attack. That Spartan going after the Ghost is pretty good as well. But if Ami gets vehicle shielding going, which he is researching right now, and gets a high Ghost count, then he can totally fight this. It's just, can Rockgeneration also get grenades? It looks like he's prioritizing hijack. I totally disagree with that. Grenades is a more meaningful upgrade early on. Look at how many Marines he's got. I mean, you can upgrade your Spartan by 10-15%, whatever that is. Or you can basically double the utility of your Marines against Scouts. Which one are you gonna choose? Yeah, decent ghost count. Ami going up to like 10 ghosts already. You also count the ones that are being made right now. Suicide Grunts and Ghosts. Pretty good combo. Takes out infantry like no tomorrow. Rockgeneration actually locks his base, knowing that it's threatened. I'm not sure he's gonna get grenades though. I mean, he's still working on that generator upgrade. And now he should have almost enough money for it. Ami actually steals this mini again. Oh my god. Oh my god! No split! Ah! Ami does use, however, every single one of the rams that Rockgen throws down the mines. Oh! There's one more mine remaining. My goodness, he runs over it. Rockgeneration is absolutely annihilating this ghost group. That was epic. The beam is not going to do much more than kill a single ODSC. Not even! The Spartan is still kicking. And yeah, one ODST will go down to the ghost, but every single ghost on the map is dead. Rockgeneration keeps alive his army of Marines, Hellbringers, ODSTs, and the Spartan. I'm curious if he's getting grenades now, though. Looks like not. I guess he's got one Marine left, like 2 Marines. That's it. Did he unlock the base? No, he's got 1,000 power. He's going tier 2. Meanwhile, Almirante going to lose the mini base on the other side. He's got ghosts in production. No second generator yet. Triple ghost production. No Mexican generator. No bases. Suicide runs on the way. I think the way forward for Rockgen is absolutely to get a bunch of Warthogs going. And you know, just back up his infantry like that. Yeah, that was real solid. He can actually take back map control, but somehow, someway, Ami manages to keep this mini base going for so much longer and picks off the ODSTs. Obviously doesn't run into satchels or anything stupid like that. And yeah, those ODSTs will be toast by the end of this. Finally, Rockgen can have a second mini. Still ghosts being made by Ami. I'd really like him to actually get a new mini base, but now Cyclops are gonna be out. Okay. Good old Burke army. Garage is coming in as well, so there's gonna be Warthogs. And Armory has to get this Spartan back. these losses at some point. The upgrade is also going to be pretty nice against vehicles. Jerome does happen to be the best anti-vehicle Spartan. Well. Diego is in. And you know what happens when Diego is in? The ghosts are out. Nice pickoff. Shami buys himself a little bit of utility time there. Maybe he can pick off the Warthogs, but then you'll have to bugger off because this is too scary. Although maybe he hits a good beam, then he can take out the Cyclops. Oh man, he's losing too many ghosts now. Every single one will be red bar or dead. Yeah, he's lost way too many. He's gotta leave. Oh my god, the ODSC drop to finish them off. That is so sick. He has lost all the ghosts. He's still got a bunch of grunts going after the Breeze, but oh my goodness, that was so good. I'll be getting the base upgraded. Tier 2 is in. Let's see if we can get a bunch of Rangers. That is really is way back into this. But with Rockgeneration killing that many units and, you know, mini bases and rebuilding them and whatever. Getting all these upgrades at the same time. I think he's got his next power already lined up soon. And that will be the big drop indeed. ODST Assault Group will soon be a thing. For now, he's got to avoid spirit support though. This army is definitely still something he can beat. Almirante has had the advantage of mini base counts for a long time now. So he's not out of this, not by a long shot. Rockgeneration has needed these kind of plays that he made to take out all the ghosts to get himself back into the game, because economically he's been behind, and you can really see that I think right now in the overall supply count. Would like to see him upgrade the supply pad, of course. Maybe get a base, and you know that will put him on the right amount of points for the big drop. Maybe you can even take out these unicorns real quick. They're not where they need to be. No cover for them. Trying to keep that mini base going as long as possible, but I'm not sure about the urgency of all that. Isn't Satcher gonna? Okay, there we go. Unicorn is toast. Second unicorn soon to follow. Oh, I don't think you can see it. yeah, you can see there. It's high ground. But here come the grunts. Oh, the vines! This is Pog! There they go. Poof. Out with the old, in with the new. Banshees are back. For the vengeance. Air is OP. It is known. Well, all the Cyclops all get taken down easy enough by the grunts. And yeah, I think Rock has to leave again. It takes down the Banshee before anything like that happens, and it has taken down the entire drop. So I mean, this has been cost effective for him. What? You're not serious. Oh my god. Ami tapped out. Ha! He lost too many units. He got tilted. Oh, that is serious business. He really didn't need to. Imagine if he didn't defend that mini base and he just traded away the grunts for the Cyclops. That would have been such a different game. While Rockgen showing his mastery of cutter even when he's behind, made it happen. Rock Generation is back, and he's got Atriox this time around. This is match point, so one more win for him, and he takes home the first place prize of the 9th Metaplays monthly tournament. On the other side, we've got Almirante 99 in the red color playing as Sergeant Forge. Should be very cool to see him go into multiple places with a fleet of Warthogs in this one. Mobility is definitely on his side on this map. Maybe a Jackrabbit opener with a Forge-Hog. That could be really cool as well. We'll see how Rock Generation deals with it currently. He's going for a Power Extractor third, so very standard build from him. And a potential midi-base steal. Oh, Ami is not having any of it. The chopper gets solely denied, but can still pick off the Marine, so all value is not lost. Rock Generation is going to be looking for that central mini-base probably, or a second generator at home. I don't think you're super interested in the fast tech against Forge though, as you might just lose too much of the map to him. Semi-fast tech is probably better, just get some minis first and then do second. Oh, never mind, he disagrees. Mike can certainly defend his home area as well, but Ami should have all agency to take the map over now. He's actually doing the same thing, so never mind. He's got the cheaper upgrades though for the supply pads and generators, so he's already got 2 heavy supply pads here. And he's gonna get the armory, so tier 1 Forge-Hog is the play indeed. Ami is looking to take the Central Mini. And might do it on the other side too. I mean, if he manages to do that, he has got a lot more buildings than Rock, so maybe that is all he needs, and that way he's still ahead. So got a War Council from Rock Gen, of course. We'll be getting out that Chosen. And also, Jump Pack Brutes are a must-have of the matchup. He's gotta clean up these minis, right? So, he's getting himself the double gen. Doesn't mean he'll be making no units. Oh! Yes, this mini base actually, that's nice. So no fast action shenanigans. He actually wants the map presence. Much unlike Ami. Who's only gonna get a hero, and not even Ami is the one going fast tech. Okay. Off of the one Jackrabbit, he's gonna have to react to this with several now, and he'll have a Chosen to deal with too, because that thing's coming out. And Rockgen's Tech 2, of course, is gonna be much delayed compared to that of Ami, and there will be Warthogs. This base is almost definitely gonna be forfeit once the hero arrives here. Meanwhile, the Jackrabbits can hold, of course. That's not a problem at all. The Jump Pack Brutes never had a chance, really. I think Rock Generation would do his best to stop producing them. A bunch of choppers instead are a nice addition. Yeah, he's still got the starting one. He's making some extra, and the hero is on the way. Grunts in the garrisons providing vision. All of the power on the map has been swooped up, but there is quite a bit of blue left over. Good stuff by Almirante getting the Forge-Hog now. He's in tier 2. He's probably gonna get Vortox in a moment, but the Chosen will make short work of the Jackrabbits. They're not really a great unit against Atriox anyway. And yeah, that mini base is now going to be lost to the Jump Pack Brutes. He's also gonna kill the supply pads first, which are a bit quicker to kill than the mini base itself, and he'll get some extra leader power experience for that. That's pretty nice. I mean, getting Amble around, and probably gonna be getting the defensive aura upgrade as well. One supply pad is down. Almost said mini pad, but that is patented, so I can't use that word. Warthog production is on. Me doing what he can there. Kind of would like him to have a third garage, to be honest, because he certainly has the money, but maybe he's looking for an expansion instead. I don't know. Defensive aura is coming in too. Yeah, we got Warthogs, Jackrabbits, Rockjet expanding, getting his Apex as well as a raid camp, and his home base is upgrading. Soon tier 2. We'll be able to get the hero upgrade almost immediately, and that mini base as well. So he's still got in a, you know, Rockgen overall is in a fantastic economic position, but Ami has a bit of momentum now. So let's see if he can maybe take down the hero while it's only tier 1 upgraded. With this tier 2 Warthog, as well as the Warthogs that can potentially ram. It's a pad. Is Ambi looking for like a drop? An early Grizzly on one base? Maybe Kodiaks? Could be any of those options. This one Warthog at the front is super weak. And yeah, the hero has now the tier 2 upgrade. Still heavily outnumbered and doesn't actually have an engineer out. But he is going to get into the garrison, and lo and behold, the Warthogs have to leave. Is he gonna trade into that? Oh my god. He's gonna blow the plasma mines. They actually get the hero kill. The engineer is very low. But there's a hunter now. So I guess a decent trade overall, but that was expensive with the power. I guess if he can take out the hunter as well, maybe looping back in the Warthog wouldn't be the worst idea. Taking out the buildings, Almirante vegetates himself into that corner. Hopefully Rockgeneration doesn't have a beam or something. That would be a problem for him. Also, actually, Rockgeneration manages to take down the mini base with these jump back brutes. Very nice. Man's doing what he can to take down that hunter, but it's not gonna go down very easily. In fact, it's not losing health very much at all. Getting a lot of extra healing done. Using the Bulwark up though is gonna be expensive with the Wolverine here taking down that unicorn. Not a unicorn at all, it's not got the star. I lied. Hunter will be going down, no problem now. And Ami maintains his momentum, should take down the base even with the Chosen arriving. Yeah, nothing else is being made by Rock really, so that's rough. Plasma mines are back, but he'll need a beam or something to really take this down. He also has expanded, so no one base shenanigans there. Grizzly is pretty expensive, so he's not banking on that. He's just gonna take over the map, destroy all these mini bases while he's got the momentum. Extra hogs coming in. And, you know, he can upgrade the vehicles. I'm not sure he's done it, to be honest. Kind of wish the UI showed that. That looks basic to me. You guys can correct it if I'm wrong. Oh, another takedown on the hunters. Very nice. And Grun's getting taken down as well from the garrison, so no longer able to bully. Another hunter pair getting taken. Okay, that is sick value for Almirante, and Rockgen is really struggling in this game now. Turtling on one base here is never the way that Atriox wants to play. He wants a lot of economy. He wants the good old counter ball or late game raid business. Here comes the fleet of Warthogs. The brothers are on the counter offensive. Ami going tier 3. He might actually get Gauss Hogs. I'll be so. Oh, running over the mines. Only loses one Warthog. I mean, the defensive aura is pretty good, right? So you're kind of defended against that kind of business. Take down all these units. I think it's a little too much, to be honest. Probably best to just leave. Stay here with the Warthog and pick off the hunters if you can. Don't need to lose all this health on the units. Oh god, there's more hunters on the way out. A pretty good spot actually to hit the beam or eradication. But Rockgen has no money. Chosen doing what it can to take down the hogs, and it's doing a pretty good job. Yeah, most of these units will be cleared up. Ay ay ay. Almirante definitely overstaying his welcome against that many hunters. Trades away, but oh, he's got the tier 3 Warthog now. Still has to leave though, as the hunters are a little bit too much, but can pick off a lot too. Is that Grizzlies? Oh man. Yeah, Rock is screwed. That's a lot of money right there, a lot of value. Teleports out though. And they're going to clean up this base, I guess. That belonged to Almirante a moment ago. What happened? The two Marauders apparently take it down. Alright. Grizzlies are gonna be slow, but they can easily nuke that base. And I mean, this one should really get a single Hornet or something. Yeah, just take out those vehicles, no problem. Yeah, Hornets, Warthogs, easy enough. Good defense. But 1 star on that Chosen, but if it gets exposed to these, then it's a huge problem, and that Gauss Warthog is just taking down these hunters mercilessly. Wow. Yeah, Grizzly's also going to town. Where's the next one, by the way? Well, it got separated so as to kill this Rockgeneration base. It has been a ballsy expansion attempt, to be honest. You know what's good, by the way, about, like, Hornets? The Chosen can't hit them. But Reavers is so good, it's not a problem. But if it's just the Chosen, you can just wiggle them a little bit and they'll dodge. Okay, Chosen's dead. Star is lost. Rockgeneration is lost. And I think we're gonna go to game 5 momentarily. He's still trying to hold on though. And maybe I'll have to eat my words, but I highly doubt it. I mean, Ami is in tier 3. He might even get out to Condor at this rate. Population upgrade shouldn't be too far away. He's actually getting Hornets now. Because he knows that Rockgeneration is on 1 base, trying to get desperately a 2nd base. He's gonna be a 4 himself. You can see this with the Marines, so the Grizzlies going right there. The rest should just group up. Oh! We got a little bit of a hunter group going after the Grizzly there, but yeah, I don't think it matters. I mean, really has everything he needs to take down Rock, I think. Yep, gives up, and game 5, here we go. Going to that beautiful ace match. Yeah, I mean, just outgathered Rock by so much, oh my goodness. Good work. Marvel at Rockgeneration, for he has lost his marbles. He's going Johnson. That is freaking epic. He's done this before. And I think he's here to entertain, guys. There's no other explanation for this. Colossus time. Let's go. On the other side, Almirante 99 is going for the safe pick. It is Arbiter. Man, I'm so excited to see Johnson. This should be a long one. But Rock is also on a bit of a timer. I mean, to be fair, Phantoms counter Colossus pretty hard, right? But there is definitely a timing window where they can still work. Almirante picking up the power on the side, so really good use of the elite grunts. Rockgen getting the mini bases done quick. Make sure he doesn't want to get stolen, especially on Rift, especially against Arbiter. It would be horrible if that happened. Almirante, I think he's just gonna go for a safe quick tech here. There's no need to mess around at all, right? So I think you just go for a safe quick tech. You get out your raid camps and you make your units, you get your second base. It should be solid. I mean, it's not like Rockgeneration doesn't have the option to actually go and be aggressive. He could do a full-on rush with Marine Hellbringer. That's an option. It's real. With the Johnson, with the bunker, he might just rush down that quick tech Almirante base, but is he going to be able to pull it off? Because it's not easy, let me tell you. Suicide grunts can stun the units inside a barracks, a bunker, sorry. And turrets are nothing to be ignored either. Arbiter on Tech 1 isn't terrible. You've got the stasis mines to help defend. Suicide grunts, of course. So yeah, there's a lot of tools here. There's enforcers even, which are decent against Hellbringers. Getting a sensor tower for what? For what, Almirante 99? What are you getting a sensor tower for? It doesn't give you leader power points, by the way. No leader power experience from the sensor tower exists anymore. You can't even see this other base with it. So I'm really not sure as to the purpose. That could have been a turret if you're quick teching anyway, which you are. He is. Raid camp is out. I'm not sure how seriously Rockgeneration is taking this, but yeah, he's got a bunch of Hellbringers. He's got his Johnson out. Hehe, very funny. He's not yet upgrading it though. Takes a power node on the far side of the map. There's a little bit of power pickups. And we got two coming in for Army. He must know by now what's happening because he's retreated. He's taken the garrison over. He's making a turret. Suicide grunts or rangers? What do you guys think? I think rangers are the play. He's also got a single unit of enforcers, so that should help work against any bunkers. We even got a sniper, by the way. So that is hot. Josh has never been upgraded. Okay, there it is. Smart missile coming in. And he's obviously got his little healing beacon. So this is gonna be harder and harder to push into the rush strategies in Halo Wars to need to really hit you off guard. Defenses are just so good, guys. Defender's advantage insane. Banish defenses insane as well. Here come the mines, and the units within the garrison have already been stunned, but there is a sniper in there, so let's see what that can do. Picking off the grunts already. We got the healing beacon on, and Flamer is doing what it must. It's bringing hell. Johnson is stunned for a little bit in stasis. And you know, once he loses the shield, he needs to get into that garrison. Hopefully he also has picked up healing, but what? That did like no damage. Okay. Rockgeneration doing a little bit of a wiggle. Getting back into the bunker. Get stasis though. Almirante doing so well handling this pressure. Still hasn't lost a single building, and I'm not sure that he will Almirante might be able to win this tournament from here on out. Rockgeneration will really need something behind this, like the base. That's a good call. He's got the second generator upgrade as well. Might even want to get rid of that armory, but I guess he's almost there at tier 2. It's all about whether he'll be able to take us at least some of the buildings. This is actually pretty decent. Almi hasn't gotten his second base. He's got the money almost, but loses the engineer. That was an important part of this defense. And yeah, Johnson in that bunker, plus the next bunker, should be able to at least take down some of the buildings. The upgrade will be coming in as well after Rock hits tier 2. He's already populating this base with buildings. What else has he got going on? Well, I guess he's making a bunch of turrets, which is a really good choice in case he gets Enforcer drop later in the game. The garrison is holding strong with the Marines in there. Ami obviously committing a lot of his forces to it. And yeah, Rock is doing what he can with these bunkers. He's healing it up. The staying power is nothing to be scoffed at. The turret gets taken out. The apex has been taken out. And next up is the generator. 1 star on these units, by the way. And he's getting the healing beacon upgrade for the Johnson. There is a freaking third bunker. Almirante sells that before Rockgeneration's EMP mech can destroy the shield tower. And it looks like he's going after the other extractor instead. Both of them are relatively weak. Shield generator trying to come up in the back. Rockgen does need to notice that, but I'm not sure. He's looking. He should ungarrison and go after that ASAP, and I think he is. Extractor is low, but it can wait a moment until he takes out this one. 23 seconds remaining. Gets into the garrison with the Marines. That's a good choice, and there's no way the shield generator will come up after all. Almirante trying to expand over here. Yeah, Rockgeneration is not letting up this aggression, so maybe Almirante is not gonna be that powerful after all in this game. The Nightingale even protecting this base, and Mantis are coming out. That should more than be able to clean up this infantry. There's really not that much. And the Nightingale, like I said, can buy some time with oh, actually Rock has a heal. Let's see if he can also smoke the base before the Nightingale goes down. Never mind. Extractor has been taken down. The Harvester is next, and there's another extractor in the back. The Johnson has been separated from the Marines. No doubt already getting close to that second star. Almirante doing what he can with his drop as well. Now adding the DPS to this. Rockgeneration's base will be forfeit. Wow, this is such a close game. Also, with his base finishing up at the same time, this might snowball the other way yet again. But with Rockgeneration getting up the Mantis count, maybe that is not the case. He's upgraded every single building he's got, but lost this many. So that is the tough part of all this. Johnson will be able to take down that extractor, though, no problem. And I think with that, he once again equalizes the situation, though. Taking down Almirante's mini base with the Mantis real quick. They are shielded now, even better. The sensor towers taking the priority off the fire. Oh god, he'll have to eject the units. It has to happen ASAP. Going after that engineer first, of course. Marines getting the healing. And they're on 1 star still. Oh man, that's a lot of enforcers. What the hell? 12 enforcers all of a sudden? I might even want to consider teleport to keep those alive against EMP Mac and whatever. And, you know, just keeping up the mobility against... Oh, that is a hot cleanup right there. Yeah, he also needs to keep them alive against the Mantis, so that's a consideration to make. Hunter's coming out. Does need some backup for this for sure. I mean, we'll have to remake his second gen. He's done it. He's upgrading it. And the Johnny is on the wrong side of the map. Let's see if Rockgeneration actually got his Pelican transport. Let's see if Ami has his teleport. He'll really need it for this. Otherwise, the base might be gone. Locking it now. Rockgeneration might be able to go tier 3, so this game is far from over, ladies and gentlemen. Bunker on the high ground, still contributing. More harvesters being picked off. That's a guaranteed little win for Rock, so he should take those while he can. Just take off the attached buildings. The main one is a little bit too tough to take on with so many units around. The counterattack should not be working out really, but the lead Spirit Assault is back. Ami needs the population for it though, which he's not getting the reinforcements upgrade. There's a Johnny. Now joining his friends. Oh, took down the base. Nice. Rockjet actually was maxed out apparently. Anyways, going tier 3 now, and it's time for Colossus. He'll get out like a single one. Never mind. I'm kidding. He will be upgrading the Mantis as well, I think. Get the targeting lasers. Oh, the shield generator was not recycled, so all of that money is pretty much gone, as the refund is based on how healthy your building is. Rock, you still got shields. You can't heal shields, by the way. Poor Rock. I'm sure he's had a long day too. Nah, it actually made sense because there were hunters there, and Almirante was supposed to keep engaging rather than going for the base trade. He's being a risky boy, trying to take out the mini base, getting a second expo though, and the first phantoms are on the way. So this is the part where we might be seeing Johnson struggle a little bit, because you'll have to get Wolverines. The Wolverines then get wrecked by the hunters in there. And generally not very mobile or high DPS, so they don't have like a clear advantage over Reavers, and so the Phantoms are a little bit scary. But Gauss designator requisition is happening in a moment. Ami trying to strip this base of as much as possible. Rockgeneration on a fair amount of Mantis, however, and he's fairly close as well. I'd like to see him separate Johnny. Oh, the EMP Mac went down somewhere, but I'm not sure it did any damage. Everyone's at full health here, but anti-infantry turrets helping out. But 3 buildings are already lost, and these guys are still like empowered by Conduit of Rage, but no more. Turrets is back, and obviously the Enforcers are the easy soft targets for the Mantis to tear down. For the flank, 2-star Johnny. Taking down all of those. Good cleanup by Rock, and Almirante is having to pretty much restart his progress here. But so many hunters coming out. He's stuck on Tech 2, however. Will need to get all the upgrades he can to make this relevant. Unfortunately for him, the garrison space upgrade for the Phantoms is tier 3. It's pretty much stuck what he's got for now. Everything you can, taking down the minis off Rock. But Rockgeneration by now should have digging in deep. All the buildings should be free. I wonder if he's gonna go Colossus. Yeah, the free buildings definitely will help a lot. And the Mech class 1 still. Okay. I guess he knows Ami can heal up through it, but EMP Mech is pretty useful against the Phantoms, just to get rid of those, get rid of the DPS from the Phantoms themselves. bunch of garages. Yeah, Rockgen looks like he's got a more solid setup now, getting several turrets going. He's digging in for that late game, getting a third base. What's in there? Marine, it must be. Still trying to keep vision on this. Oh, stasis on the Wolverine is a little bit unfortunate, but there's another. And there's Johnny, who's not currently got the tier 3 upgrade for him, by the way. He gets a sick amount of health. I mean, doing what he can to run around with the Phantoms to do damage, but so far all he managed to really do is to pick off a few Mantis. But maybe he'll be able to take down this Expo over there. Yeah, Rock isn't having any of it. He just wants his money back. But he's also looking for the counter-attack, which maybe he can get in. Not urgent, it seems. But he could go around and pick off mini bases and stuff like that. Enforcers are looking to damage his other base as well, but there is a Mantis here to defend. I think that's going to be enough, but Rockgen will have to restart the progress on the base. Under population for Almirante, things are getting serious. He's getting his Arbiter hero out finally. I actually haven't talked about that this game, but yeah, the Arbiter hero is just such a critical part of this army. He can use Conduit Incarnate. His ability, he does the Rage as well, which just makes him very powerful, fast, and able to attack air units. Jump up like an anime character. And yeah, the Conduit will affect every single unit around him, just like the leader powers do. Get into late game with this and Phantoms. Fill them up, and oh, that's a sick EMP Mag Blast. And I think he'll be able to take down quite a few of them. Conduit is helping out to heal the units back up together with the Engineers and the Engineer Bubbles. Plasma Bolt comes down, but Rock's units are now invincible. Take absolutely no damage, and they're speedy mechs now. Going to take down as many of the Phantoms as possible. Only one remaining. Arbiter is still a baby, doing what he can to anime sprint out of there, but yeah, gets under the shield actually. Good stuff. Rock not chasing. Probably looking for that population upgrade. Got 100 population already. Got his base up here. And we're probably looking into a transition to Colossus. It's got air. It's making air. What? I guess it's the last thing that Ami will expect, but that's a fully upgraded Arbiter soon. It's got one more upgrade left. Just needs tier 3. And yeah, that Arbiter hero is insane when he's fully upgraded. Marine actually takes this power node over, very nice. This is Johnny going. Good takedown again by Almi. Maybe he can get a third base now. He's going tier 3. Good takedown up the mini base. We'll take out that Phantom as well as the Hunters. All that for one Mantis. Very nice. Counter attack be going. Guys in the chat saying this could be a long game. Already is. Always has been. Air upgrade 1 coming in. Oh my god. Nobody expects that. Not even Nami. He's gonna have units that can't shoot up, so that's rough. Like normally, you know, you'd want your 120 population, you'd want your your phantoms to be full of grunts as well. But he's got full hunters and they can't shoot air units, man. So I think Rockgeneration might just come and kill him. If he doesn't target any of Almirante's units, that might be actually the most brilliant play he could make. Take out the bases while he can heal up the units as he goes. Yeah, just don't pick off the units because it will allow Almirante to make stuff. Okay, Arbiter is going to town on this base. Might actually take it out in the long run if Rock doesn't defend it, and that could be a huge issue. But he's also doing so much damage himself, taking out the shield gen. Problem is he's taking out the hunters, and that allows Ami to build anti-air. He's not got the grunt upgrade, but Reavers are coming in, and you guys know how good Reavers are. Let's see. Rockgeneration's upgrades on the air units. Air level 1 is coming in. That's air level 2 actually, sorry. And there's plenty of Nightingales with this. Should be able to strip his base. Kill the shield gen on the other side, and there's still Mantis going after this to continue stripping the base. There's a heal coming down to get all the Nightingales healthy as well. Johnson will be in that bunker over there. Nice stasis. And is that a siege turret I'm seeing? Somewhere there's a siege turret. Oh my god. It's doing the pew pew. Oh, sick EMP back blast! Stunning every single phantom. The grunts are fairly weak themselves, getting picked off one by one with the siege turret, and the hunters still can't shoot up 2 minutes later. All of these units from Rockgeneration have been marked for recycling. They will go back home if they should die. I'm not sure I like that, but he's got the money. Is the effect gone? Oh, what happened then? It's got a level 1 Hornet. Yeah, this air strat is working, guys. Air OP. He's finishing a tournament with it. Using Johnson. Almirante's got to be beyond frustrated. He can't actually generate any power. He's only got the 1 power generator. So it's not even a generator he wishes it was. It's actually just a capture node on the map. Loses the base shield. Doesn't even recycle it. Loses all the cost attached to that. So it doesn't get back the power. No Reavers. The grunts are too weak without their upgrades. Don't get conduit either, and yeah, these are heavily upgraded Hornets, and we've got a Pelican drop on a level 3 Johnson, who doesn't even have his last upgrade. Air level 3 is coming in, everybody. This is for real. Rockgeneration is insanely rich. He can even make a Condor if he really wants to, should he lose some units, but I think the next move is just main down the bases and get Almirante out of here. Rockgeneration remains the king. And Almirante has to go back to the drawing board, train a little bit with the boys. And he'll come back stronger than ever, no doubt. I mean, he's got a season finale still to train for. And he's gonna type GG's. Throws in the towel with some respect. Rockgeneration has done so well this time. Almirante not bad himself. I mean, he takes the man to an ace match. You gotta show respect to this guy. He's played so well. Rockgeneration's had it. He's not GGing. He's like, get out of my game. Finishing it in style with Johnson and a bad manner heal. Almirante needed the help, I guess. And yeah, great tournament. To those of you on Twitch, thank you so much for watching live and tuning in. For those of you on YouTube, make sure to leave a like on your way out and subscribe to us. We'll be back with the next one soon. We want to thank our MetaPlace website subscribers. Your contribution helps us keep hosting events. As we reach higher subscription goals, we can increase the prize pools of the events we host. Check out our subscription page using the link in the description, and remember to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.